I want to remember all the small stuff that happens in our life on a daily basis. It's those little moments that make up our lives. And this is one awesome way of being able to document those things. There are so many kinds of journals out there today. There's gratitude journals, there's bullet journals, there's blank journals you can get from the dollar store. There's a journal for anybody, any time of their life. So many options. It seems like every day somebody's coming up with a new journal. And there's so many benefits to journaling, whether it's for goal setting, whether it's for just getting your ideas out on a page, clearing your mind, creating a gratitude practice for your own well-being to create more happiness in your life. So I think first what you need to ask yourself is, what is your purpose for writing in a journal? I have found one kind of journal that I have actually been able to use fairly consistently. It has been a 5-year journal. I love this journal so much. It's actually called a memory book. And I like that because actually that's exactly what it is. It is a way for you to be creating and capturing memories. And that is one of the reasons why I love it so much. So this is Leuchtturm's 1917's. It's called Some Lines a Day, a 5-year memory book. I've had this going on just over 4 years. This is made up of 365 days. So there's a day for each day of the year, and there's 5 sections on each page. So at the very top, you have the month and the day, and then it just has the year 20, so you can add the year after that. One of the reasons that this book is so awesome is that you literally just have to add some lines each day. It's not a huge commitment of space that you need to write in, so it's not really overwhelming or daunting. I do this before I go to bed each night, and it's really great. Some days I like to just write what happened during the day. Maybe it's something funny that happened, a really nice memory, something I'm grateful for. So it truly is a memory book. And on the very first page on the inside, I love the quote that they have. It says, "And in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." It's so neat that you can go back and look at all the memories. The first year you do it, you're just getting it written. It isn't really until you've kind of put in your first year that you've been writing in, that when you start writing the second year, each day you can look back at the previous year. What were you doing that day? And it's a really nice way of remembering all the little moments in your life. And so now, after I've done it for 4 years, it's been really neat because now that my kids have gotten older, so they're 5 and 7 right now, when I put them to bed, it's become my habit. I go and I do a little entry into my journal. And my son, more recently, has been asking, "Mommy, are you gonna write in your journal right now?" And I'm like, "Yep, I am." And he's actually wanted to be part of it. And so I've been sharing with him, and we've been looking back at the past year when I had kind of shown him what I've been doing and just explaining. And so we've been reading some of my entries, and he loves hearing about the sections that have stories about him and his sister in it. It's actually started to become a little bit of a routine of him kind of sitting with me, and he's started to help me brainstorm, what do I want to write in my journal today? And it's been a way of us thinking back on our day. Well, what did we do today? What did we really enjoy? What would be a good thing to add? And so that's been really neat to be able to model for him the importance of doing something you enjoy, like writing, but then creating these memories. We were reading one of the entries from 2017, and it was about us going for a family forest walk. And our son, who would have been, so 3 years ago, he would be 4, and he had a forest poop, thinking it was so funny. Yeah, it tends to be all the little silly memories that they love to hear. So many of these things, they're the little things that make up the pieces of our life that you really do appreciate. bodily functions and all. Some other reasons that I do enjoy this book and think it's amazing is that it's a super simple habit to start incorporating into your day, because really it's just jotting down a couple things in the space that's provided. Whether you choose to do it in the evening at the end of your day, or if you're a morning person and you like to start off your day journaling, it can be used in that way as well. You can use it to document your day, or you could use it as a gratitude journal as well. I also like the fact that I'm modeling good routines for my kids and the hope of getting them to enjoy writing on a daily basis as well. I also think it makes a beautiful gift for someone, whether it be for a birthday gift, Christmas gift, or just a I've been thinking about you gift. It's something I think that someone would get a lot of value out of. This is a beautiful book. It's all laid out for you, but the reality is you don't have to buy something like this. You can just use a blank journal and create one yourself. But I truly do love that I have it, because it just is, I think it's beautiful, and I think it is an investment that's worth making. And when you think of the fact that you are having it for 5 years, it ends up, you're paying less than $10 a year for a beautiful memory book that you can go back to day after day and relive those wonderful memories that you've made with your family. So I'm curious, are you someone who enjoys journaling, or someone who has absolutely no interest in it? Whatever the case may be, I would encourage you to think about incorporating something like a 5-year memory book into your daily routine. It's one of those things, once you start doing a little habit, it pays off later on when you can actually look back and enjoy the memories that you did create with your family, with your friends. So let me know in the comments below if you have tried something like this, if you've enjoyed it, or if you have a different kind of journaling practice that has really worked for you and you have really benefited from that. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week. It's the little things in our life that really make up an awesome life. Not the big crazy things, but the little day-to-day things that create an amazing life. The little moments that we'll look back on and really, really appreciate.